On this episode of Rustaholic, we're reviewing this brand new set of AuxBeam LED light bars. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and open up the box and see what all comes inside. Inside the box we have all of our contents. Came with this wonderful sticker. We've got the two 7-inch light bars, the harness with on-off switch, a couple of zip ties and butt connectors, the instruction manual, and two mounting brackets.
So these two grooves line up with that groove, and that's, you bolt them there so they actually swivel, and you can move the bracket this way.
Oh man, that's so fancy.
Yeah!
I like that the nuts are already captured on the inside.
Yeah, it makes it way easier. What I'm thinking is we'll put the nuts in loose, we'll drill the hole where we want it, and then put it in, tighten everything up.
Are we mounting it to the deck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, I'm just throwing the bolts in it, nice and loose. We'll go figure out where we're gonna put it, and then tighten it all up and drop it in the hole.
So we decided the best use for these lights would be on top of the single car trailer that Leon and I use. This trailer sees so much work you have no idea. And Leon and I are constantly using this trailer in the middle of a field in the darkest night you could possibly imagine. So what we're thinking is, somewhere down here, say on this side and on that side, we'll mount the lights so that when we're trying to load up a car at night, we'll be able to see just fine.
Yeah, that looks alright.
I think it's great that it comes with the Allen wrench.
Two of them.
Yeah, to be able to actually install everything. So we placed both of the lights about where we thought they would look the best. And it turns out it's about 14 inches in from each side. We then laid the harness over top to make sure that we'd have enough room to plug everything in. Now you could modify this, but why not use it the way it was originally intended? And it lines up perfectly for us. We won't have to modify anything. Our next step is to drill 2 holes and then pass the threaded rods through so that we can bolt them down. Something else to keep in mind for our application is we want to have the light as close to the front as we can. That way it keeps it from getting run over by another tire, but also keeps it more protected from everything else.
Cool.
Next up, Leon's going to drill a hole so that we can pass the wiring harness through. Now, it's going to lay over top for now because we're actually going to replace this box soon, but the wires will be able to tuck underneath the trailer and then be inside the box so that they're much more waterproof in the future.
Oh, that's a good drill bit. Definitely worth it. Being all professional.
So the kit comes with these little connectors. All you need to do is slip them over the ends and then get a set of lineman's pliers or something that you can crimp them down with. Give them a squeeze, and they're all good to go. We'll go ahead and put them all on all 6 wires, and then we should be able to plug in the harness on the light side.
Looking pretty good. We did angle them down just a tad, so when we're loading stuff up we don't get blinded. We'll see if it works good or not. It might just light up the deck or not even make it to the back, and then we'll just have to adjust them and tilt them up, but I think it's going to be good.
Yeah, the great thing is that they are adjustable, so we can move them wherever they need to be.
Definitely. So all the wires are color coded, pretty easy. They go all together, you match them up, and good to go. Let's test this thing. Yes, we're gonna rewire this up.
The last thing we have to do is set up a proper connection on the battery terminals. Obviously red to power, black to ground. But for testing purposes, let's see how they light up.
This is pretty cool. It has different modes. So turn it on. And then they have different settings. So either yellow,
White and yellow.
Yep.
Flashing white strobe or yellow strobe. Both.
Both. That's pretty sweet.
And then back to bright white.
And you can see even in the daytime, they're pretty bright.
Right, yeah. I mean, we're looking into the sun, and that's pretty bright.
Yeah, so we'll give it about an hour and come out and check them.
Sounds good.
But so far, I think they're great.
Yeah. Here we are at night. Wow.
They're pretty dang bright.
They are pretty dang bright. It's actually lighting up the shed in the background. Obviously, this camera's not meant to pick up aperture like that, but you can see it off in the distance there.
They are angled down a little bit, but I think that's good because if not, they'd be right in your eyes, you know, loading up the car. But yeah, I mean, they got all the different modes.
That's actually really comfortable.
Yeah, compared.
The yellow, yeah.
That's a little much.
Yeah. Disco red.
I mean, I do like these. I'll ride around with these on. But I'm a tow truck. Maybe not those. But yeah, that's great.
Can you switch over to the solid yellow? Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying we're trying to make underglows, but it looks great. I mean,
that's really easy on the eyes too.
definitely bright.
But yeah, I mean, look, you could get up in there and put the straps on and everything and just...
Right, you guys have to understand, it's now very, very dark outside, and I can see everything underneath here now. That's...
Yeah, maybe put 2 more in the back to shine forward, but...
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, I love it.
I was very impressed with them.
Yeah, they were super bright. I actually like the fact that you can change the strobe. So imagine us broken down
Oh, come on, man.
on the side of the road, and we don't want to get hit.
That is true.
It's actually a pretty nice feature.
Yep.
So let us know what you thought of them. If you'd like to buy yourself a set, you will find multiple links in the description below, as well as an Amazon listing. So if you want to pick up a set for yourself, you're all set. Actually, we do have another product from them that we're going to be installing soon. So stay tuned, subscribe so you can see us install that one, and we'll see you on the next episode.
You guys have a wonderful day.